one-sided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, B has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. They've got Turner, Damian Lillard out there with Bryant. Then there's Brown. And Chris with the Fab Five in Michigan and that powerhouse Kings team with so much shooting and passing. How special was it to shape the way the game is played now?
It's so special to see vestiges of our style still in the game. I mean, in Michigan, not only did we influence the game with fast break, 94 feet of defense, but you know, we also changed the expectation, saying, hey, it doesn't matter, you know, what you think of me. I can go out there with hard work and earn my spot and change the expectation of the game. As far as Sacramento, man, it's just so awesome that, you know, we left our game in the NBA. What do I mean by that? So many teams now play that offensive style that we had at Sacramento, and you need a few keys to do that. You need a great player, you need great passers, you need unselfish guys, and you need a family atmosphere in the locker room. And we had it all.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
It's good. B's got 4 points this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Yeah, whether it's on the court or in the booth, they literally face the fire and compete. And watch what you say. He does keep those receipts.
Pope, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Jenkins comes in for Brown. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Passes it to B. This one for three. Cranes the three-pointer. B's got 26. And there have always been those opponents, Chris, you don't want to fire up. I think Lillard is in that category, right?
They say don't poke the bear. The aim's not the loudest, but he will answer. Better put some respect on his name.
Lillard scanning the floor. He kicks to Jenkins. Fires for three. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal.
So for the Trailblazers, Bryma's checked in, and it's Korkmaz in for Bryant. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And that makes him 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 7.
Lillard's so focused, even from way outside. He knows he can still make these shots.
Quickly finds Fournier. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Warren.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, is ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
And there it is for him. 6 points for him.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, what more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother.
Hachimura. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
The results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
And New York making a change here. Toppin's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Falls checked in. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. but he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Traps in the tray.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
To the inside, here's
assisted by Furkan Korkmaz.
For a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
New York leading by 22. Inside. And there's the basket on the shot from B. B's got 9 points here in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The kick out to Brown. Pass to Korkmaz. There's the triple. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Bangs home the trifecta.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And so it's New York rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And New York, looking at who they've got. The pairing up front, Toppin and Randall. Then there's B, and it's Hicks in at the 1 spot. Trailblazers shooting 43% from the floor. Outside Hill. There's the pass to Fall. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's B. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Julius Randall.
Randall's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Hill. Outside Bryant. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
And the basket by Hill.
And Hill's a player whose shot has to be respected.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. To the paint, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's giving him plenty.
And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Portland. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Here's Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
You sometimes hear people say games are called too closely. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them. They need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but you need to be more consistent.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Offensive rebound. Pass to McBride. New York moving it around. And they get it back. Hachimura. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now here is Hill. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second team foul.
Starting with the 2021 season, the G League welcomed the Ignite team. Few top prospects to join it. Skip college. Chris, how do you like that?
You know, I think it's great. I mean, getting 17, 18-year-olds into pro ball, when you really know that's where they want to end up. The grueling schedule is a huge adjustment. The physical aspect, eating right, working out, time management, I think it's a great step to help you prepare for this tough league we call the NBA.
Here's B, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal, first team foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Knicks.
You want to see how efficient the offense is running? A great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Hill. There's the dish to Bryant. It's back to Hill. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Just a terrific athlete, George Hill, showing the body control there to go chest-to-chest defense.
Damian Lillard's checked in for the Trailblazers. Free throw drops for Hill. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's B, and that one is hammered home.
That's from
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.